Alright, y'all. Bubba here again. So the steel-toed Hey Dudes. A lot of folks have been asking or commenting on my reels about different things. So what I'm going to do is just going to go over it with you. Stick around, ask some questions later. I'll maybe make another video, but I'm going to try to hit all the points and explain exactly what I did. So you can order the steel-toed caps off the internet. Or if you've got an old pair of boots laying around, you can cut it right across here, peel all that back and pull the cap out. A lot of boots will be different. What you're left with is this right here. And then you need a pair of Hey Dudes. So the way I put these in there is, for one, I left this piece on there. Just a little piece of rubber, foam, something or other. It's pretty soft. You take your Hey Dudes, and what I did is I just pulled the inside out. Now I will show you what these ones kind of look like after a little bit of use. I also got Hey Dudes that were one size too big. I wear a size 12, these are a size 13. Can you kind of see how they're curled? That looks very uncomfortable, but they were very comfortable when I was wearing them. So once you've got that taken out, you got your Hey Dude, no sole in it. Some say you can actually take your thing here, trace it on the back, trim out your thing, trim out the sole, and since I've worn this a while, you can actually see where it was sitting on it. Trim all that off before you stick this back in there. But what I tried was to use this and the pressure of my feet to hold this into place. You got some options. You can take this, put some glue on it, rough it up, whatever you want to do, but I didn't do none of that. There's a dozen options here. Pause for the cause. But what I did is I simply took this, left to left, right to right. And I shoved this all the way up in here. And I made sure it was just all the way to the toe. And you can see it now. And then I took this, simple as that, and I shoved it in there. Then I shoved it back in, and then I made sure that the toe was on top of the lip of that steel toe. And that was it. That's all I did. I didn't glue it. I didn't stitch it. I didn't do anything. There's nothing you need to do. If it stays in there like that, you're fine. See the lip? Can you see that lip? Right here's the lip. And that right there just sat in there and held it in place. And that was it. That was all I did. Now, if you're going to do this and you're going to wear these barefooted, which I don't recommend you do, take one of them tiny socks and wrap it around this because they get kind of dirty even with socks on. Something about Hey Dudes, I don't know why. Dirt jumps into Hey Dudes. I don't know if that's just me. If that's just me, y'all make a comment and tell me I'm weird. But now when this is in here, you can actually angle a little, angle a little. So I twisted mine just enough so that this part wasn't digging into my toes. Shove that in there. Make sure it's where it needs to be. Plop that bad boy down in there. And do it twice. And you got a set of steel-toed Hey Dudes. Something awesome! So let me give you a heads up. These steel toes are AST crush rated because I took them out of a pair of boots that were rated properly. These shoes, listen to me, are not any kind of safety rating. They are not ANSI rating. Do not do this if your job requires ANSI rated shoes or AST rated shoes and all that. So me doing this because my other boots were tearing my toes up because they were just uncomfortable resulted in me getting 3 days off without pay. I got wrote up for these, a direct safety violation by the QA guy, the safety guy. I ended up fighting because originally the paperwork just said steel toes and closed heel. Well, these are steel toed and closed heel. They're like, oh, they got to have an AST rating of 18 or higher. Well, that's what this is because I took it out of a pair of boots. Then they found some paperwork that said that the shoe has to be ANSI certified. Okay, cool. These shoes are not. They were trying to give me 5 days off without pay. I ended up getting 3. because this is a direct safety violation on a lot of job sites. So if you decide to do this, read your code, talk to the safety man. Of course, I was wearing them, so now there's dirt everywhere. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the little box below. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, tell your buddies, and I appreciate you for this quick little video here. If I missed anything, please let me know. But that's how I make steel-toed Hey Dudes. Them's my Hey Dudes. Ha ha, y'all. Appreciate it. Y'all be good and God bless.